In this video, this is going to be a beginner's guide to those who doesn't know supply and demand zones. So from here, I'm going to demonstrate to you what is supply and demand for beginners, and this can also be a recap video to those who already watched my videos on the channel. I'm not going to go into full details at which one is supply and which one is demand, because on supply we sell. This one is your supply zone. Let me just do it for you guys, for those who are still new. This one is our supply zone. On supply we sell, and then on demand zone we buy. So from here, I want you to understand some rules that we need to follow before we can use this. First of all, we will have a candle at this area like this, and then we will have our wicks. It will be something like this. Then to draw the zone, you can draw it from the high and to the low of the previous candle, which is the bearish. But for myself, I like to do it on the body of the previous candle, and it's the same thing that is applying to this area. To this area over here, you will then need to find a candle, something like this. As you can see, it will be something like this to draw the zone, but you can also draw it like this. For me, I like to do it like this, but you can, when you go and backtest it yourself, you will immediately find that this one is more effective and you will avoid most of the annoying things that is happening in the market. So from here, we need to see from this demand zone over here, we need to see a bearish candle first, and then this one over here, it will be our confirmation candle after price has touched the zone. The touch of the zone, it can still be like this. It can touch the zone like this. It's still a confirmation candle, but this candle has to close first. Don't worry, throughout the video I'll still show you how you confirm this kind of trade. And to draw the zone, we need to see an engulfing candle. This one is an engulfing candle, and this one is a bearish engulfing candle. It, like as you can see, the body from this one is bigger than the body of this bearish candle. And on supply, as we can see, we have a bullish candle first after the engulfing candle. And sometimes it's possible to have something like this. Let me show you what I mean. Sometimes it's possible to see something like this over here, where you have two candles, but then after that you can see that we have a more bearish candle going to the zone. And then after that, what you need is a bearish candle to confirm that price might potentially reverse to the downside. From here, let's move on to the next chapter if you understand this information here. Right now, for reversal structures, you will find that the market is going down, pushing higher, going down aggressively. After that, when you find that you have your zone below the previous low, something like this, you can target this high over here. After you have made your full analysis, this will be a much profitable trade that you will ever do on your chart. And in the bearish side of the market is the same thing, where you will find the market pushing lower, and then you will see that the market will come at this area over here, and it will do the same thing here after spiking above this high. Then you will eventually try to sell from here. This one is when the market is being manipulated, so you must take advantage of it when you see something like that happening into the market. So there are a lot of things that you can do, because using supply and demand as your entry strategy, you can also incorporate some of the trading patterns. So for now, if you were reading, or maybe if you were studying your entry strategies, then this video is good for you. If you don't have a trading or an entry strategy, this video will be very helpful. Before I show you how you can use this with other trading strategies, I want to show you how to enter. because this is the most important part of trading, because most of you, I know, you don't have an entry strategy. You just buy and sell without having any valid confirmation, but this video will help you to make an entry strategy. So from here, as you can see, let's draw up our zone from left to right. Let me change the color to be visible enough. As you can see, we have our bearish candle followed by a bullish candle. This will make up our zone. As you already know, we draw the zone from the body of the candle and then to the wick of the previous low. Let me do something like this so that it can be visible for everybody. So from here, the first step is to find that the market made a bearish candle. What we don't want to see is when we have a bullish engulfing candle and then followed by another bullish engulfing candle. If you see something like that, even though it has retested here, don't even follow that thing, because it will go up and then come down, giving us this bearish candles over here before it can move high. If you entered like maybe in the middle, the market will come and stop you out, get into the zone and move higher. So from here, as you can see, we're having another zone inside the zone. But this candle over here, it will be our confirmation candle. So if you want to buy, we will buy something like this. We will put our stop loss below the zone and then target whatever target what we are targeting. It's fine. This is your bullish engulfing candle entry. I hope you understand this. So moving on to the one that I like. If the market doesn't close with a bullish candle and it does something like this, I mean, if the market doesn't close with this bullish engulfing candle and it close with something like this, your entry is not going to be here anymore. It will be below this candle. It will be below this candle. So meaning we are going to enter from here right now. We are going to enter from here. As you see, this one, it can be very profitable, but you will miss a lot of trades. Trust me, the market will eventually come and retest this area over here. I hope you understand this structures, because that's all you need. That's all you need, guys. But maybe I should do like a couple of more examples on a chart so that this can be very helpful. So I'll move on to a real chart after I am done with everything, because demonstrating everything like this, it won't be very effective if I don't show you more examples. But you can also do it at your own time. But let's move on to the chart patterns. In these examples over here, the best patterns that you can use to do it, you can enter even when the market is bullish in something like this. This mostly is a reversal pattern. I have a full video about the structure. Then you can try to sell at the top or buy below. What I was saying is that if I highlight this small area, it's the same structure that I showed you before, something like this, breaking this high, then eventually dropping lower. This is the same structure, but sometimes obviously if you entered here when the market is still bullish, eventually when the market pushes lower, you can immediately take some profit from here and then trade to the upside. Then from here, we can still find the zones from this area, even in this area. That means you're going to enter here, you're going to enter here. So in this area, you're going to use it here. Even in this one, you're going to use it here. This is the same structure as this one. I'm not sure if the color is still good for your devices. As you can see, this is the same structure as this one, but this time the market is pushing very low. Then from here, let me check something else. They are all the same structures for reversal. This time on this area here, the market didn't break this low, but on this area, it broke this low. That's why I always advise you guys to at least target the lows, because you might be catching a reversal at that time. So after the market has broken this bullish trend line, we are going to wait for a retest as a correction. This move over here will be a correction. Then you are going to try to find the zone at these areas, and this one will look something like this. I hope you understand this, because I'm trying to be slow as possible to give you more information. So for now, I think I'll move on to a real chart so that I can show you a couple of examples, because in the future videos I will even go to the advanced level of using supply and demand. The first example will be this one. I'll be using Euro USD on the 1 hour time frame so that I can demonstrate everything easily. As you can see, we have the same pattern that I was teaching you before. We have a breakout, then we have a retest. Let's find a zone on the retest area. We have the zone over here. This is the same zone. And then to sell, let me go through the couple of things that I wanted to show you. We have the bearish engulfing candle, that is a step 1. We have a bullish candle going through to the zone. Then for now, what we need is price to touch the zone and then close bearish. This will be our confirmation candle. Then as you can see, this is not a bearish engulfing candle close, meaning right now we're going to sell from the previous, you are going to sell from the open of this candle. Right now your entry will be something like this. Entry will be something like this. Your stop loss will be above. For take profit, there's a take profit video on this channel. As you can see, your stop loss will always be small. As you can see, your stop, even though you are targeting, that is what I say, that target at least the previous low, because you might be catching a reversal. Let's see how the market moved. As you can see, you are risking only $1 to make $37. This is like a risk very small always. Your stop loss is around 13 pips. I think you are risking 12 pips on this trade. But let's say maybe you are holding to target at least the previous low, 12 pips. If you are risking $12 on this trade, if your lot size is just, let's just make it normal, $12 on a trade, making $160. That will be enough to grow your account on a single trade. So if you have a big account, that will be even much better. But even though if you were holding the trade, minusing the commissions, because all brokers are very different, that means you are risking $12 to make $490 on one single trade. So from here, I want to demonstrate to you another one. This is the same example. We have, if you remember, I did something like this, that you will wait for the market to break this low and then you will try to enter at this area here. So this is the same thing. Let's do it and see if we could find this structure. So from here, we can see that we have our low. This low here is being broken. So let's draw the zone. We draw the zone like this. Then we can see that we have a bearish candle. Then price touched the zone, then close bullish. So from what I have been teaching you on this video, this one, as you can see, this is a bullish engulfing candle close. We buy on the previous candle, so the market didn't even come and retest, so we didn't see something like this. So eventually you will avoid such. If the market tends to move higher, making new high, coming down, breaking that new high, just remove your order here and then move on to the next pair. For this to work every day, you need to be very focused, because sometimes you'll miss an amazing trade and then enter a losing one. It's fine, we move on, because we already know how the strategy works.
In our backtesting, we use Trader Edge, a dynamic backtesting software that revolutionizes strategy management. This platform excels in consolidating all your strategies in one place, saving you both time and money, while providing clarity on which strategy suits the current market conditions. With features like date tracking, it keeps you motivated and organized, allowing you to monitor your backtesting progress effectively. Trader Edge also offers forward testing capabilities for real-time scenario analysis. To enhance your trading efficiency, find the link in the description below.
I would like to show you another example from that one that manipulates the previous low. We have our previous low here, then we have a zone. If you see something like this, the zone, like the low here, this one, sometimes it can be very, very, very important. So trade this kind of moves very carefully. Even though the market didn't come and touch the zone, as you can see, there's no candle that touched this zone here, but look closely to this zone here, almost touched below the zone. Then we have a bearish engulfing candle. This one will be our confirmation candle. Let's say we saw something like this, then from here we know that we buy after the bullish engulfing candle. So meaning this bearish candle, when it came down, it touched here, and then your entry will be something like this. Your entry will be something like this. So even if you missed this one, but you are looking at the market coming down, as you can see, we have another one here. Let me remove this one so that this chart can be at least clear for you to understand. So from here, let's see, you see this as a confirmation candle, but we already know that this one is not an engulfing candle, so our entry will be below. So from here, you just wait for the market to come and touch. As you can see, this is the same thing. As you see, we have a close and then the market touched here and then moved high. This is the same thing that I was teaching you throughout the video. So I hope everything is just clear, and then you can target at least previous highs. You can target here, you can target even this high. Let's see how it panned out. As you can see, it didn't even come and touch that one, but even if you took profits from here, this is 1:17 risk to reward. For most people that you see, you will see that your stop loss will be something like this. Look how it did to our risk to reward from 17 to 2. So you see, we risk here only this is our risk, and then we target this. So you see, this a lot of difference by using this properly. But if you have enjoyed this video so far, please consider supporting the channel. Is free. You just click once by subscribing. So guys, I guess if you like this content where I am very slow and fully in detail to explain everything, please consider leaving a comment, because I'm doing this for you guys. So just leave a comment and tell me which style of sharing this information is more informative for you guys, because without you guys, this channel is not available. So you are the one that will grow this channel the best way. So guys, I guess I will see you on the next video.